Let's bring the style to reality. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. In today's video, we're actually going to be recreating this style right here on the down part, bringing it out to reality. And this is the fabric I'm actually going to be making use of. This is an African print, then color black and white. And this is actually the black satin I'm actually going to be using for the neck and then the sleeve part to design it. So I went further to just fold my fabric into two. Of course, guys, if you are given a particular style that you're not so familiar with, go ahead and search this on YouTube. Guys, that is why they are there. Don't assume that you know. And if you don't see that particular style, do not forget to consult a good fashion designer that is well experienced and is already aware of styles like this. That doesn't mean that you are weak. It shows that because you don't want to spoil the fabric and then you want to learn more. So that's exactly what I did right here. I went ahead to make a research on this because this is actually a cow neck boo dress and I haven't done this before. So after checking on website on YouTube, of course, and then getting the video that actually suits what I wanted, putting 1 + 1 together plus the one I know and then mixing them together, it just brought out exactly in the perfect way that I wanted this. So after drafting this on the fabric, I decided to just go ahead and then cut it out. Of course, I was already so convinced and overly sure of what I wanted to cut before I go ahead and put these scissors, because these scissors can actually destroy everything if you're not so sure. So after cutting all of this, I was just so sure first of all before cutting, and this is me just going ahead to cut all of this out. It looks so cute, right? Be sure you can see that the down part is a little bit slim and then the hip is bulky, kind of big. That is actually the cowl design. And now I switch over to the neck part. You remember that the front actually has like a V neckline, all right? So looking at this red, you can actually see that is V. Okay, so whenever time that you're giving a design like this, pay very close attention to every details. Like, it's very so important, because there are some clients that, of course, they just want that tiny thing that you think that, oh, this isn't important. Honestly, I can tell you categorically that tiny thing is actually what they want. So pay very close attention. So the neck for the front is actually V. So I decided to just go ahead and put this V, and be so careful, be very, very careful so that you don't overly cut this out. Okay. And then I went further to just arrange all of this and down, and then measure this properly. Guys, I can tell you that I don't spend 15 minutes cutting, or I can do 5 minutes. I take my time. So I actually took my time to just go ahead and cut this out. Like, just as me just marking this calmly. And so I realized that on the neck part, as you guys can see, that it has something like the down part of this is actually straight. So I decided to just cut this out. So guys, there was a mistake right here, because I actually make use of 5 inches, but after placing this, I found out that it was really way bigger than what I expected. So you can see what I'm actually doing. Do not use 5 inches, guys. Go ahead and make use of 4 inches. From this picture I'm looking at, it actually makes it look like it's very little, like it's actually 4. Meanwhile, I used 5 and it was way big, and I didn't like the way it was coming, because our goal is to try as much as possible to replicate exactly what we can see on the picture. Very, very important, unless we're trying to create our own design based on our own taste and all of that. But if you're giving a particular style from a client, make sure that you replicate exactly what you can see right there. It's very important. So when after cutting out the front, I went further to also do the back. Of course, I used 5 inches as well, but then it was way too big, so I reduced it to like 4 inches, and then just fold in a little thing which is not even up to like ½ inch in, and it was just perfect. So this is me just going ahead to just cut this, to like drop this for the neck part. I'm just taking my time to do this. I don't want to rush. This is a client's dress. I don't want to rush. Even when I'm making my own dress, I don't want to rush this, guys. I don't want to rush it. So make sure you take your time to do whatever thing you are asked to do. Okay, so guys, I actually hope that you guys were able to practice. Like on the last video, I told you guys I'm going to be doing 2 things for this week, because next week it's Monday and we're actually going to be making something new. So I'm going to be posting a picture on the community path on what we're actually going to be working on for the week. I hope you guys join me on this journey, because the goal is to help each other create something and then learn together. That is our goal, right? So going ahead to just stitch this, like you can see what I'm going to do, and I'm actually going to use like haystay to just cover this up so that it doesn't shift, and then it's just going to give me exactly what I wanted. At this point, I was already so excited because I felt like it was actually what I really wanted. And of course, this client said that she actually wants a scarf. You know, this Ankara was actually like 6 yards, and this client said that she wants to have like a scarf on it. So I just wanted her to just measure this. It was around 16 inches, I think, and then just go ahead to cut this out. Sip, 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 and then we cut it out. Very easy. So after then, we're just going to go ahead and just hem the down parts, guys. So we are just going to go ahead and hem the down part, and that is basically it. So guys, this is the remaining part of the fabric that is actually, that this is what is remaining really. Out of the 6 yards, this is what was able to come out as to salvage. So guys, make sure that whenever time you are giving like excess fabric like this, go ahead and then fold the remaining one back to your client. Do not say, oh, I love this fabric so much, I have to use it. Don't do that. That's stealing. Go ahead and fold it back. So I just went ahead to stitch all of this piece together, and when I was done, this is what I had. So this is just like perfect 4 inches, like 4 and or be 3 and something. So it was just the actual way that this red down here looks like. So I really paid very close attention to it, including the sleeve part, and this wasn't easy, but then I love every process of this dress. So guys, make sure you try yours out and let me know. And then I was given a beautiful dummy. You guys have been seeing this dummy. Her name is Deborah. So whenever time I'm calling Deborah, do not forget that this is my dummy. That's my dummy's name actually. Though it's a little bit damaged, but I love it. My boss actually dashed that to me, so I decided to introduce her to my channel. Her name is Deborah. So after making my dress and then finishing everything, I just decided to wear Deborah the dress. And of course, this was just so beautiful the way it was supposed to. And this is the cowl effect. Can you see the cowl effect on the down part right there? You can see that from the knee it's a little bit slim, and then it has like a little slit on the side so that she can walk perfectly. Look at it, guys. So we're able to try this out. This is the final process, and then we package ready to be delivered. Go ahead and like this video, share with your friends, and I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye.